Most players think Guama is a location you only visit during a short section of the story in Red Dead Redemption 2. Once Arthur leaves, that's supposed to be the end of it. But what if you could return there whenever you wanted? Today I'm going to show a method that allowed me to reach Guama as Arthur Morgan without progressing through the story, while also showing some of the island's hidden sights and unique wildlife. The first time I saw Guama appear on the map while still playing as Arthur, I honestly thought I had done something wrong, because it felt like I was entering an area the game never expected me to revisit. Before attempting this method, there are a few important things to do. First, disable autosave. Second, make sure Arthur does not have an active bounty. In my testing, entering Guama with a bounty caused major problems later. Also, bring a rifle. This might sound strange, but once you're outside the normal map boundaries, there are still predators roaming around. If one of them kills Arthur, you'll respawn back on the mainland, and the entire trip must be repeated. The starting location. Travel to Ansburg. Head to the exact location shown on screen. Positioning matters here. Make sure Arthur is standing directly on the border area exactly as shown. Once you're in position, open your satchel. Begin drinking alcohol. Kentucky bourbon works. Gin works. Any alcohol that causes Arthur to pass out should work. Keep drinking until Arthur collapses. Leaving the map. When Arthur wakes up, you'll notice something unusual. Instead of waking up normally, he wakes up outside the playable boundaries. Just like that, you're officially out of bounds. This is where the real journey starts. Getting a horse. There's one major issue. Your original horse remains behind. Unfortunately, it can't follow you outside the boundary, so you'll need another horse. Open the cheat menu and activate You Want Something New. This spawns a random horse. In my test, I received a blue roan Nakota mount. The horse and prepare for a long ride. Crossing the broken world. Now start heading east. Keep moving. You'll notice missing terrain, strange geometry, unfinished landscape. It's actually fascinating seeing parts of the game world players normally never visit. Honestly, some of these out-of-bounds areas are surprisingly beautiful, despite never being intended for exploration. Continue riding until you eventually reach a shoreline. The water crossing. This section is important. Before entering the water, use a potent horse stimulant. Horse stamina is critical here. Once you begin crossing, always take the shortest route possible. While swimming, constantly calm your horse. If you don't, stamina drains much faster. Sometimes, the horse may throw Arthur off before reaching land. If that happens, don't panic. Arthur can usually continue swimming safely to shore. Reaching Guama. Once you make it across, head toward the area south of roads. Follow the same route shown on screen. Eventually, watch the location text carefully. At a certain point, the game begins displaying Guama. You can even open the map and see Guama appearing. That's how you know you're close. The final boundary. Continue moving south. Eventually you'll reach what feels like an invisible border. Walk directly into it, then jump. Arthur falls, dies, respawns. And when the screen returns, you're in Guama. Exploring Guama. Now comes the fun part. Take some time to explore. You'll find wooden huts, plantation workers, beaches, tropical scenery. The atmosphere feels completely different from the mainland. You can also interact with NPCs. Walk around, observe their routines, listen to ambient dialogue. It's a side of the game most players never get to experience freely. Unique wildlife. One of Guama's best features is its wildlife. You'll encounter exotic birds, bright tropical species, animals not commonly seen elsewhere. The island feels alive in a completely different way compared to New Hanover or Lemoyne. Cinco Torres. One location worth visiting is Cinco Torres. This massive sugar plantation dominates part of the island. Even outside story missions, you can appreciate its scale, architecture, layout. Rockstar put a surprising amount of detail into an area many players only visit briefly. La Capilla. Another interesting location is La Capilla, a small chapel hidden on the island. Compared to the plantation, it feels calm and peaceful. It's one of the best places to stop and appreciate Guama's atmosphere. Returning home. Once you're done exploring, there's no complicated escape required. Simply exit the game, or load your previous save. Arthur returns to the mainland. Guama remains one of the most unique locations in Red Dead Redemption 2, and being able to explore it freely as Arthur offers a completely different perspective on the island. If you enjoyed the guide or discovered something new, let me know, and I'll be back with more hidden locations, glitches, secrets, and discoveries from RDR2 very soon.